All right, we're in pod 1 of the last bracket that we're surveying here, and that is the Cramer bracket. And the overall number 1 seed for the Cramer bracket is Freed Hardeman, and they're going up against Loyola. I see, again, no pathway for Loyola, even though they had a great tournament, and that's how they got in. They won the tournament, but I still think Freed Hardeman going to be too much for Loyola to handle. So for me, easy pick, Freed Hardeman to win. And then it gets exponentially tougher. The two most disrespected teams by the selection committee here, Point Park and Texas College. These teams are much better than 8 and 9. Would indicate it is going to be a great game, Point Park and Texas College. Now, Point Park, if you didn't know, is the number 1 ranked rebounding team in the nation. And that's going to just lead me to see they're also really good at in their assist to turnover ratio. Texas College has got a lot of experience on their team, a couple players that have played a lot of basketball. They're a little older, and when the pressure hits, they're probably going to be able to maintain a cooler head. I think this is a tight one, but Point Park comes away with the win, and a lot less miles to travel for Point Park to get to the host of Freed Hardeman, and Texas College they really have to kind of make a trip here. So Freed Hardeman and Point Park go on to play in the next round. What do you guys think?
It's solidified for me as well with Freed Hardeman with getting that win over Loyola. Good battle to get to where you guys are now, but I just don't see it happening for them. Point Park, Texas College, another good battle as well. Texas College have been on a win streak lately. They've been edging out to get closer and closer to where they are now, but Point Park has just been a top 25 team for consecutive amount of times. I don't think it will be a no-brainer. I think Point Park will win.
Yeah, I mean, Loyola is probably playing Grace if Grace happened to be closer geographically than Freed Hardeman, so Loyola definitely, great tournament run. Way to go. Love it. We love some March Mayhem, but it's going to end in Henderson, Tennessee on Friday. Point Park, Texas College, one of the toughest games to pick in the entire first round. And it is very, like John mentioned, they're great rebounding team. They played St. Mary Woods very, very well. Texas College, they're hot. They're dangerous. No one wants to play them in the first round. They're very good. That's a really tough matchup, and both teams, well, at least Point Park is definitely underseeded.
I would say out of all the Red River teams, by the way, because Texas College Red River, it's the River State's Red River.
Yeah.
The Battle of Rivers, I guess.
Yeah.
Texas College is the most scary team out of the Red River.
Yeah, I mean, Texas College only lost 3 games in 2024. 2 of those were to Southwest on just a bizarre run at the end of the season.
Yeah.
But I cannot think of a reason to pick Texas College, but I'm picking them anyway because it's their first time in the tournament, and I want them to get to the second round.
So you've got an emotional pick. Okay.
It is an emotional pick. I concede that, but I want to see the first-time team get the win.
Hey, that's a good one, like in an 8-9 matchup, and when it's kind of coin flip, that's the good time to make an emotional pick. It's just, where do you go? You go kind of with your gut or what you hope. Right. So
it's Point Park on paper, but no, this is the year for Texas College.
Okay, and there you have it. I have Freed Hardeman and Point Park. So if you want to win the bracket, you go with me. And if you want to lose the bracket but just feel good about it, go with old James Lex. And did you pick Zach? Did you pick?
I
Point Park?
Point Park and
okay.
Freed Hardeman. Yeah.
Well, you got smart. All right. All right. Well, that is pod number 1 in the Cramer bracket.